Did that, did it, did that.
Here's another hair tip. If you need to get your hair dyed or colored, make sure to get it done at least 2 weeks before your wedding.
You should avoid experimenting with your hair too close to your wedding day.
But on the contrary, for your relationship, never stop experimenting to always keep it exciting and keep the passion burning by doing alternative one-of-a-kind activities.
If you're dating or going out with somebody, or you're engaged and you're done and bored with doing the same type of activities with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiancé over and over again, then it's time to try out new type of alternative activities. We've prepared for you at our new segment, Get Hooked. And first in line is the one-of-a-kind activity, a heartwarming and compassionate one. Get hooked by visiting and supporting an animal shelter of PAWS.
Well, sir, why did we call that PAWS Animal Rehabilitation Center? Does PAWS have a specific meaning?
Well, PAWS stands for Philippine Animal Welfare Society. It's called Rehabilitation Center because exactly that's what we do.
Right,
we take in these abandoned pets, dogs and cats, and we try our best to rehabilitate them and try to find people who will adopt them.
A non-profit organization aimed at preventing cruelty to animals and promoting a society based on humane principles. PAWS is composed of volunteers who work tirelessly and endlessly to reach out to these abandoned and abused animals.
There was this dog that some of the volunteers rescued in Cartimar. She came in like a piece of rock, and because of that I called her Rocky. Now why like a piece of rock? Because the skin was so covered with skin problems, mange, no? And it's all full of crust that she looks like a piece of rock. Now, normally I would make the decision to have that animal put down, but since the volunteers who brought them in already spent for the treatment and they even brought the medicines with them, I decided to just let the dog stay for a while and treat them. And see, let's just see what happened. As time goes by, she recovered. No? Although not totally, the hair didn't come back totally, only patches, so she looks kind of weird, no? Only patches of her skin had hairs. Then, after staying us for more than a year, she becomes very affectionate with us, although she doesn't like strangers. But one time when we were having problem with some food here, she contracted the problem with her liver, no? And she started vomiting blood. So when we brought her to the veterinarian, the decision was that she has to be put down. She was very sick already. And when I was telling her, no, she was sitting on the table, I was telling her that I'm sorry, we have to send you to heaven, She actually shed tears in front of us.
Really?
The tears actually dropped on the table.
More stories are heard here. That is why, to help these animals find good loving homes, PAWS has come up with a special program. Adopt an animal at PAWS.
May adopt a dog or a cat or any animal.
Provided you pass. Because we also have an application form for the adoption.
What are
and there's a lot of questionnaire. Well, the requirement basically is that you have to prove to me that you are capable of having a pet because it demands responsibility. You have to prove to me that you have the resources to maintain the pet. We don't want our dogs and cats to be eating junk and leftover food. And you must prove to me that you are a sincere person, someone who will love the animals, treat them like a member of the family.
So instead of buying a dog or cat, why not give the chance to one of these homeless animals? These animals deserve all the love and care they can get. After all, isn't that the foundation of every relationship? By sharing your time and a little of yourself to these animals, you will learn to value and care for the people around you and your own relationship even more.
We at Wave Wedding Blends take pride in featuring some of the best acoustic, chorale, strings, and ensemble groups and musicians. And tonight we feel very privileged to be featuring a one-of-a-kind musician and a one-of-a-kind instrument. Please welcome to the show, Miss Holly Angel Paraiso. Good evening, Holly. And I just found a while ago that Angel is not actually her second name, it's her maiden name. And Paraiso is your last name because?
Because I'm married to a Filipino.
That's right. Now, before we get into that, let's talk about your instrument and your music. Now, I'd like to know, I'm really interested. Okay, this is a harp.
Yes.
Because for those of you who don't know yet, this is a harp. And why did you choose to play this instrument professionally?
because where I come from in the United States, harps are rare. They're a rare instrument still, and there's demand for them. In this country, it's even rarer.
That's right. That's right. 'Cause you're the first one that I've met who actually plays this professionally.
Yes.
What kind of music are you into, or what kind of music can you play with this instrument?
Just about anything.
Entrance of the entourage, or the bridal march, or you know, the church march. What music do you usually suggest for them to?
Usually, that's the bride's choice. She usually picks a very good choice would be the Canon in D by Pachelbel.
Well, let's hear that then.
Okay.
What advice can you give them?
Well, I have a song list they can choose from, or if they have a favorite tune that they just can't live without, and I don't know it, they can get the sheet music for me, or let me borrow a CD, so I can write it out myself for them.
World were mine, I would place at your feet all that I
Stick around for more Wedtv.